recording, streaming. Yeah. I wonder why I'd always ask if I want to stream, but never ask if I want to record. I guess that kind of makes sense now that I think about it. I should think about things more often. Where's my mouse at? Ah, I found it. All right. This one's going to be a relatively short one. There's my mouse again. All right. I want to go somewhere this direction, and I am upwards in this direction. So see if I can take a job that would take me, like, maybe to Odysseus? Maybe? Actually, let's... How do you spell that? O-D...
How do you spell what?
Oh, here we go. So I go down here, grab something, and then I truck it down there. I make $32,000. We're just going to do one trip today because that is one hell of a trek. So yeah, and we go through Nevada, California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. That sounds fun. Let's do that. Alrighty.
You're calling this a short stream?
It's short comparatively. I'm not doing like 6 different doodads. Alright. Make sure some of my stuff running. Alright. Find myself. Alright. How much gas do I have?
Enough.
You'd think. Alright. You know what? Let's fill up before we go. I love how I mark it like it's not right over here. Alright. My big ol' head is in the way. Give me a second. Move this goober. Yeah. Y'all can't see that, but I can. Oh, no, no, no.
What just happened?
I almost ran into the wall because I was on a different screen.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I'll tab down and... Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I stopped here at one point to fix my truck up. Because I was doing some rough riding last trip. So hopefully... Ooh, ice cream! Excuse me. Keep eyes on the road. Eyes on the road. Hopefully...
Hard to do when you're seeing ice cream.
I know, right? God, when was the last time you saw an ice cream truck go by?
Local to where we live? Never.
Hold on. Let me just... I know I'm messing around with a lot of stuff, but this thing needs to go down just a bit more. A little loud, son of a gun.
You know, somebody around here needs to get an ice cream truck. Because in the summertime, you'd make a decent amount of money.
Would you, though? Oh, here we go. Why stop?
Well, okay, so let's say you get a van. You wouldn't even have to be a van. You've seen the, have you seen the RV that sets up in the, gas station parking lot?
Around here?
Yeah.
Which gas station?
The Rebel.
Not that I can think of, no.
So there's an RV that sets up that they're a mobile vet clinic.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So, like, you wouldn't really need, like, an actual ice cream truck. You could sell out the side door of an RV. Or something like that.
That might work, yeah.
Like, get one of those big, like, the panel vans. You know the ones?
Yeah.
Get one of those. Put advertisements on the side and sell out the back door.
Hold that down. a
if
bit
you buy
further.
the gallons of ice cream from the grocery store, like, you know, the big buckets,
Mm.
those are like, what, $12?
Yeah, but don't you need to get like a commercial license for that?
Serving food?
I thought you did.
Yeah. Like, you do have to have, like, a serve safe certification, but like as long as you're not the one preparing the food, you're just scooping it. It is just a serve safe certification like regular, not like a food preparation license.
I guess.
I think. I would need to look up the guidelines on that. But
Oh, 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 oh,
it's
oh, that went up
it's
to
about
17.
$10 for one of those gallons of ice cream.
So this thing does not handle turns at 70 miles an hour. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it.
As long as you charged $1 per ice cream cone and you did like one good scoop on each, you'd at least double your money per gallon. And that's not including like the cones and sprinkles or other toppings. But if you were just doing scoops of ice cream, similarly, if you bought a box of like fudge bars, it's like $5 for a box of 12. And
Right.
if you sell them for $1 each, you're making back your money twice over at least.
Was it 45? Yeah, it's 45. I guess, like,
You'd have to sell a lot of ice cream to make back the money on the van, unless you already owned the van.
yeah. I mean, like, if you sell it for $1, more people would buy it.
Yeah, which means you'd have constant customers.
Yeah, it's kind of like you lowball yourself. You sell it at a loss, but you're not really making a loss.
It's not really selling at a loss because, like, if you buy the gallon of ice cream for $12, even selling it at 50 cents a scoop, you're not losing money.
Yeah. So, in the end, that would all work out. And if you're just like setting up in like a few locations, yeah, that would you would rake in after a while.
Yeah, because if the kids know where you're gonna set up, they go, "Mom, mom, 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 ice cream." And mom's like, "Well, it's $1 a scoop. Why not?"
Yeah.
Because some people really don't like buying their own gallon of ice cream because it's sitting in the fridge and, oh no, it's gonna ruin my diet. You're gonna want ice cream every 5 seconds. If I
Yeah.
buy you $1 scoop of ice cream from the lady with the van, then we don't have to worry about that being in our fridge.
Ah! Oh, that was bad.
That was really bad.
Oh, I took that quarter way too fast. Oh, God. Okie dokie.
But yeah, so, you know, paying for the van and your licensure is the most expensive part of that. Everything else is pretty cheap. I'm gonna say you could probably run a pretty good business doing that.
Yeah, it'd definitely be agriculture inspector. What are you inspecting? I don't have a trailer. Oh, God.
Do you have to pull over for it?
It looks like I do, yeah. Yeah. Looks like everyone is,
I'm guessing it's like a way station.
I guess. Hey, buddy, like what you see?
Or it's like a,
Do I
you know, when
just.
you cross at the border, they have to open the truck and check everything.
I guess we're good. If I don't get fined. That would suck. Oh, was it supposed to be back there? You know how things go. What did I tell you?
What did you do?
I got fined $2,000 because technically I didn't stop. Ah. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way at the stop. Oh, God.
That's fun. But yeah, technically, you could do that with ice cream. Have your own ice cream van for cheap. You could do a coffee truck, especially around here. Is the only, like, I have a bone to pick with the one place in our town that's like, we do coffee. Because you go in there.
I didn't know there was a place that did coffee in this town.
Yes, I'm not going to say the name because that really identifies us. But needless to say, it's in that little store on the corner, the boutique.
Hmm.
Yeah, they have a coffee shop. They do like. It
I
makes
should
me
turn my
throat
lights
then.
on.
They
There we
don't
go.
have regular drip coffee, which is just like making coffee. They don't have frappuccinos or cappuccinos. They do lattes and hot chocolate. And the rest of their menu is flavored water.
My truck just stopped. Might have had something to do with that head-on collision.
Might have. But, like, if you're going to have a coffee shop and 90% of your menu is flavored water, you're not a coffee shop.
Looks fine to me. Yeah.
Because, like, most of their flavors are like bubblegum, watermelon, grape. It's like the stuff that you put in snow cones that they're putting in ice water.
That sounds more like one of those soda shops.
Oh, the Mormon soda shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, swig or whatever it's called.
I
I wish we had one of those around here. I want to try dirty sodas. I don't want to make it myself because I know I'm not going to make it right and it's going to end up disgusting.
It's called Pilk.
No, it's not. That's actually nasty.
No, it's not.
The idea of it icks me out. So
Nah,
bad.
you gotta drink it fast before it curdles. But yeah, Pilk is fine.
No.
Yeah.
But like the Cat Cafe in in the nearby city, I don't know if we've named how close we are to whatever.
Uh, the capital, Charleston.
Okay, Charleston. There's a cat cafe. Oh, I love that place so much.
Ooh, take that turn faster. Dang, you're big.
What's it called? I'll shout them out.
Oh no, I'm speeding.
Cups and Cats Cafe in Charleston. Like, cute little shop. It's $5 per 30 minutes in the cat room. So worth it. The cats are adorable. They've got a big screen TV that is playing the cat channel at all times. So it's like got little mice and lizards running across the screen, and the cats can smack it because there's a screen protector on it. So much fun.
I still say we should set one of those up in here for Aglet.
For a big screen?
Uh, big enough that she can like get to it.
We would absolutely have to get a screen protector.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know what kind of screen protector they use. I will have to ask the next time I go. Because it works really well. They were clawing at that screen and it wasn't doing any damage. But they've got every type, they've got a fully functioning coffee bar in there. Like, they call it a cat cafe, it is definitely a cafe. You can get just about any kind of coffee drink. They have all kinds of flavors and stuff. Um, the last time I went, there's a certain cat.
Don't mind me, just looking for a station to fix my truck at.
His name is Thumbs. He's an orange cat. And they had the Thumbs special with a little drawing of the orange cat. And it was, I think, pumpkin spice butterscotch mixture. Pumpkin spice butterscotch caramel, I think. That specific mixture they'd put into your coffee for like an extra 50 cents.
I've never been a fan of pumpkin spice. Like,
I don't like overpowering pumpkin spice. Like, I'll do a pumpkin spice latte because it's, in the fall, it's nice. But if I'm making it for myself, I have to have pumpkin spice, like, flavoring the creamer or
Oh,
whatever, and French vanilla. And I'll mix a little bit of pumpkin spice with mostly French vanilla.
that was the speediest of speed traps. God.
You keep getting fined, don't you?
I do. God, that was like $3,000. Holy crap.
But yeah, if you're ever in Charleston, check out Cups and Cats Cafe. Super cute. Right up the street from the library. Check out a book while you're there.
Yeah, God forbid you ever find yourself in West Virginia.
Some of us are from here, and that's okay. Some of us can't afford to leave, and that's fine too.
Yeah, that's something that you always hear people say. If you move to West Virginia, have an exit plan.
Oh yeah, like have a savings account or something. I was just reading the other day. Um, it was on a Reddit thread on the West Virginia subreddit. This person moved here from Maryland
Oh,
because it was cheaper to live here, and they were commuting to work.
I mean, yeah. I,
And they liked certain areas, but they can't live in those certain areas because it's not within commuting distance.
yeah.
And then
Trying to get me with that speed limit crap.
their house is kind of like ours. It's in a floodplain, and the insurance on it is so much it's sinking them to the point that their job that pays pretty well in Maryland isn't covering them anymore. So they didn't have an exit plan like they thought they did.
Yeah. I see a lot of people move here and commute to DC, and, like, that's a long way away.
How much was that flight that we took? If we had just taken the leg to DC.
It was like $100.
If
So,
if you worked a job that you worked Monday through Friday, you could fly out on Monday morning, stay somewhere and work your work week, and then come back home Friday evening because it's like a 10-minute flight.
the cost of like an Airbnb or a hotel or something for a week and flying there and back, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Oh my god, hurry up. Do I have my brights
Unless
on? I have my brights on.
unless you had a group of people doing it and you got group rates on your flight and you could stay in a hotel room block where like 6 people were paying on it.
I guess, like if he has some kind of like community housing, but even then,
Yeah.
that would just be awful. That would definitely have to be something that if you were like single.
Oh yeah. Like, but then why would you not just live like that instead of commuting back and forth?
Yeah, that's fair. Road work ahead.
Gee, I sure hope it does.
It's gonna be one of those things where I like drive like a crazy person. Nah, I don't see enough of the road to do that. I still have yet to see what happens if I like run over somebody.
You haven't done it yet, or you just haven't seen an effect yet?
I haven't done it yet. Ooh, should be in this lane. God, this is awful. Is there not a highway that runs from Nevada to California? Or is this the highway?
Oh, hey. Did not even notice. We had a comment.
Yeah, I was talking.
Okay. Sorry. You need to call out usernames and stuff, or hey, we gotta chat. Sorry.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I could pronounce JJB with a bunch of numbers.
JJB12111.
Yeah, I don't think that like qualifies as a name.
Hey, we just call you JB or 12.
You want to give up the other J? That's just not nice.
That's fine. We'll just call you Jay. Hey, Jay. It doesn't, but I've been running with it since PS3.
Yeah,
Okay, that's cool.
I've changed my username a few times since Xbox 360. Uh, doing pretty good actually. It's a little late here. It's almost 10 o'clock. Um, but I was planning on also recording some Bioshock for our YouTube channel after this. Trying to make sure I don't run over anybody. Last thing I need is more of a fine. I only have $47,000 in my name, and I need to fix this thing up because it's died on me twice.
Yeah.
Where are we at? We almost to the doohickey? God
Yeah,
no.
the fines will bury you in this game, that's for sure.
Yeah, God. Like the way that they had that road set up for the agriculture stop, it I thought I had to drive through that one area, and no, it completely bypassed me, and $2,000 fine right there. Speed trap, $3,000 fine. Head-on collision, I don't know how much I lost there, to be honest, but I'm paying for it now. But yeah, with it being, uh, yeah, I've never seen an agriculture stop anywhere on the East Coast, so it's completely foreign to me.
Yeah, I was just assuming it's like a way station kind of situation.
Oh, it's only in a California thing. That makes sense now.
Okay.
That and their 55-mile-an-hour speed limits.
That's crazy to me.
I thought it was crazy when one of the local roads where I grew up went from 55 down to 45, and like for years growing up, one road into town, 55 didn't have to. Oh, I see you. Didn't have to worry about doing anything else, and then suddenly cops are like swarming, ready to catch you because everyone has been driving 55 for the last like 30 years.
Yep.
So suddenly it's like, oh, I gotta go 45 now. Doesn't matter. It is literally an open, straight road through farming country. It was in North Carolina, and didn't have to worry about it at all. I don't know why they decided to drop it.
Um, if it's the one I'm thinking of, they were about to start building like a cul-de-sac off of that.
I guarantee you they have not.
Oh yeah, no. God no. They will never get started on that because it takes them 20 years to even think up an idea.
Yeah,
But they will drop the speed limit on a moment's notice.
it's crazy.
Yep.
Uh, and I've said before, like I know, like there is a setting where you can put the limiter on the trucks. They do that in my area over there.
You don't want to dull your sparkle
Oh yeah,
though.
yeah, North Carolina. Like, God, there was one road. They would change it. It went from 45 to 55. Then later it went to 35. I can't remember where that was, but like, that was upsetting having to constantly like you had to watch out for cops because they were ready to get you.
Was that where they built a new school?
No,
It wasn't the school zone thing?
no. This was on
Oh,
God.
yeah, 55 to 35 should be criminal.
Yeah.
It should not be allowed.
Where was this? This was you know where the big old curve that had the stone mill that was just kind of sitting out there in the open. I can't remember the name of the road though, but it was like
Near.
parallel to 85, not 85, 158.
Oh. Um. I vaguely know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it's a local road to like Bethany, a small community in North Carolina, and they could not decide what speed limit they wanted people to go through there. And like I said, it didn't matter because it was such an open farming country area that,
Oh, people didn't follow the speed limit out there anyway.
oh no, people would run you off the road if they wanted to.
Oh yeah, like I'm a belligerent rule follower. So I'm like at speed limit and people were flying past me constantly.
Yeah. Oh, I'm finally on a highway? Thank God. I can't wait to go
Watch
55 on a highway with people flying past me.
watch me never get a ticket though. For speeding anyway.
I've gotten a few.
I mean, it is what it is. It happens. Sorry, I forgot that's your least favorite phrase in the world.
Yeah. SOCKS?
S-O-C-K-S.
But yeah, I've gotten a few tickets for speeding. One of them I did. One of them I didn't do. And one of them, there was a truck that was going like that same road actually, the one that they keep going from like crazy speed limits. He was going 35 the entire way when it was 55 before they dropped the speed limit. And I was like, hey, I want to pass this guy, and I could never find a chance to pass him because there was always traffic. And then,
Ooh,
good
hello.
God, something fell.
No, I just shifted my butt.
And finally, I had a chance to pass him, but it was a solid yellow line, and no one was coming. So I was like, all right, let me just squizzle around you. And the moment I got around him, a cop comes around the corner, like way down the road, and sees me and pulls me over. And he was like, "How could you pull around someone in such busy traffic?" I'm like, "Dude, you're literally the only other person here. I've been behind this guy for the last 20 minutes going 35. Give me a break." And he didn't give me a break. That makes sense, though.
Yeah, you mouthed off. Of course he's not gonna give you a break.
That
There
wasn't the
was
right button.
there was another ticket you got when we were coming up through Virginia.
It wasn't. The speeding ticket was we were in West Virginia. And that when I was speeding, I was going like 80 and a 65, and the cop was cool. He dropped it down to I was going 65. I was going 70 and a 65. So, God bless. Um, he was like, "Hey,
You were also going down. You were just starting to come up a hill after going down a hill. And
yeah,
you did not break going down that hill. He was very forgiving, which was nice.
yeah," and he was like, "Hey, make sure you slow up because there's a lot of cops up ahead." And like, I was like, "Okay, cool, yeah." Now I gotta pay that one. And then there was the cop that was like, "You were going 35 and a 25." I was like, "I off rip from a stop sign and this crappy car? No way, no how."
Now that we've done some work on the car, actually, yes, you could. But back then, we had
No.
just hit a deer with that thing,
Yeah,
and
that
it was not running well.
he saw North Carolina plates in a small West Virginia town and he wanted
In a really, really crappy car. I will say. My car looks like shit. So he probably thought we were up to something and wanted to get us for something before we did anything. So,
Ooh. Anybody want any Starbucks?
me,
Not too bad. We're
got
not
a
getting any.
$5 gift card I need to spend.
Oh, Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel.
Oh, crap. Nope, don't slam into them. Is anyone over here? Just shimmy around you. Yeah. I don't know if I would ever have their coffee, but I, honestly, I don't think I've ever actually eaten at Starbucks or drinking at Starbucks. Or
You have,
have I?
yeah.
Uh,
I, when we went back home to visit, and I was going through every day to get a coffee, I got you a hot chocolate that time.
that's right. God, how much was that?
Honestly, a I'm gonna go with normal size names. A small is $6.
I don't know where I'm going.
It's
Oh, I
and
didn't even
that's
see
if you're
him.
just ordering like a regular drink. If you're ordering something with a lot of flavor upgrades, a large will run you about 17. It's nuts. Like I said, I like a pumpkin spice once in a while. Plus, when there was the one in the mall, I was getting coffee before I was going to work, and I was racking up some points. And my workplace gives us Starbucks gift cards as gifts, like when we come into work when we normally wouldn't, or if we pick up a shift. Sometimes they give us a $5 gift card.
All right. Might last me a little bit longer. Make sure I'm not going to hit anything. All right. Haven't had to worry about a possessed truck this time.
God, that was fun.
Alrighty. And now we go headlong into traffic. Let's pay some more fines. Come on, come on. I ain't got all day. There we go. What's the speed limit? It's at 40. Now, is it actually 40 or is it like, okay, it is actually 40. Oh, and there's a train.
Starbucks is extremely overrated. Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
They burn their coffee beans, and sometimes it's really bitter. So can agree. I was really only getting it because of the gift cards and the pumpkin spice hype. I will get it occasionally when it's the coffee place closest, which when we were visiting home, um, that is like the only coffee place other than Sheets. So
Yeah. Yeah, in North Carolina, there's sheets everywhere. Up here, there's two.
they're supposed to be building another one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Got Sheets hot dogs got me through. Uh,
They got us through a lot, honestly.
yeah,
Dollar a hot dog? It was good.
$1 for two hot dogs.
Eh,
I worked at
if,
a.
if you weren't adding extras.
There's some extras you can get.
Yeah.
I worked at a furniture factory in High Point, and there was a Sheets just up the road. So I would stop by it on the way home and get some hot dogs and a Monster or something. Sometimes it was a Monster and a bag of gummy bears or something like that. Something to get me by that was cheap.
Struggle meal.
Yeah, it wasn't a ton, but it was cheap,
Much, but it's food.
and God, like that lasted me for years. It's like when I was in college and I would always eat at Panda Express.
Oh, if we could do that
Oh yeah, they
now. There's got to be something wrong with them. honestly. But they don't taste unlike a normal hot dog.
Yeah, like get enough like honey mustard, onions. God, what else was there that was cheap for it?
Jalapenos, banana peppers, olives
Yeah,
if you like that kind of thing.
I don't.
Guacamole cost extra, chili cost extra. Nacho cheese was free upgrade sometimes.
Was it? That's
Sometimes.
crazy.
Yep. You had to be in on the right day.
I hate that I pull up far enough that I can't see the light. But yeah, I would get that. And then they closed that sheets down because it was like just in the right location that it was prime pickings for like the local prostitutes and drug dealers. So they're like, no, can't have this one anymore. So,
It wasn't good for the sheets image or something.
but it was great for like me. Because there were days when I have to come into work at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and nowhere else was going to have food open
When
at
were
2
you going in at 2 in the morning?
like inventory days.
Oh, yeah. But it's been so long, I forgot about that.
I should turn on my turn signal.
I mean, that, not entirely unlike when I was going in at 4 in the morning for, Christmas
Yeah,
at the warehouse.
but yeah, I would get there like get a little thing of breakfast, like a little egg platter or something to treat myself because it was going to be a long day. And yeah,
Good times.
was it though? Was it? Has my
I'd say
body ever fully recovered from those days?
okay, but it wasn't the food
Oh,
or your job. It was the stress.
I did not run the signal. I am right here.
You can't see the light. You ran it.
God. I mean, okay, maybe a little.
What's that on the corner?
No, give me a second.
Because that looks like the Cracker Barrel logo.
It might be. Is that a cracker? I do have a.
That does not look like a cracker.
I see you. I do have a mod on for like realistic businesses. Yeah, that's a Cracker Barrel. Huh?
There would not be a Cracker Barrel in this city.
It's a Cracker Barrel in a strip mall.
There's nowhere to put it. Yeah, Cracker Barrel shaped like a mattress store. There's no rocking chairs out front.
Oh, there's a cop behind me. I should not speak. Fire! Ah! Just when I was thinking about it. I'm losing all my money.
You're gonna make nothing off this trip.
There, I stopped. Are you happy? Are you happy? Oh, where are you? He's not here anymore. God.
This is why we shouldn't have talked about the cops.
On my butt. I haven't even picked up my thing yet. I'm still like 100. Yeah, 169 miles out. Oh God. Ooh, Taco Bell.
Sorry, that's Red Robin.
Yeah. I gotta make sure I'm going the right way. Hate to get turned around. Gesundheit.
Sorry.
Waste
I also
gas.
scared the cat.
There we go. Right on the line this time. Oh God. Like I said, this was going to be a relatively short.
Relatively short.
'Cause it's only
40 minutes.
Yeah.
You're not even picking up the thing yet.
Yeah, it's relatively short, as in like a one order run, because it takes so long to get there.
doesn't mean short.
I wonder what the longest trip is you can make in this game so far. Because didn't they just add Missouri?
I think so. And there's nothing east of Missouri in the game yet, right? They're working their way east.
I think so, yeah.
What's the furthest west town available in California? Actually, furthest northwest. 3 hours IRL? Really?
Oof.
Crazy.
Imagine, like, starting on one side, going to the other side to pick order up and bring it back.
Ugh. Real life of a trucker.
I mean, yeah, so that would be roughly 6 hours of doing something. That sounds like a way to spend the afternoon.
Your whole afternoon and part of the evening.
Yeah. What is that thing that people do? It's like the cannonball run where they race from one end of the country to the other end. That would be something fun to like set up once they finally get like the full map of the U.S. out. See who has the fastest time, who can find the fastest route, who has the fastest truck.
That could be fun, yeah.
The fastest delivery.
Can
Oh,
you plot your own route for things?
yeah.
Or
We just
is it just, oh, missed a turn. Now we're going this way?
no, you can plot your own route.
Okay.
Like every so often, I'll stop and like, hey, I need to stop here for gas. I need to stop here for this, that kind of thing. So you can like edit the route just a tidge. Or and if you're doing like free mode, so
Yeah.
God, I am getting tired of these back roads though. Back roads, great when it's like, oh, does that mean I need? Oh, okay, no. I thought that meant there was a
There's a stop ahead.
yeah. I mean, like, I can use my eyes and see a stop sign. I'm not.
Can you though?
Yeah,
Are you stopping?
yeah. I guess because it's a three-way. I don't know. I don't know what people expect around here. All right, so I have only gone like 10 miles since I mentioned how far away I was. Oh God, need to slow down. But yeah, do some of this tonight. Get some more Bioshock in. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Do you work tomorrow?
I do.
Okay. So then I'm probably gonna sleep tomorrow.
I work at 1:30. So later.
That'll be when I catch up on everything. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, heck yeah. Look at that moon. Whoa. Pull it back in.
I'm stealing your phone charger.
Oh, okay.
That's my phone's dying.
All right. Still doing good on gas. I should be able to make it there with the rest of my gas. As long as I don't hit anything, my engine should hold out too.
Alright, so stream's been going 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I have finished and tried 2 coats of nail polish on both hands.
Oh.
So this is not a short stream.
I mean, if you want to be like that, I guess. I said relatively.
I'm just messing.
Like, I literally just watched, what, 4 hour?
4 hour stream.
Yeah, so. And they weren't even driving trucks.
That's fair.
Alright, what do we got going on up here? It just. Oh, line guys. Alright. Keep on keeping on. Oh. Speed limit. Gotta keep an eye on that. Those cops are getting me.
Now, is it like real life and they won't pull you over if you're going under 5?
So far, they've been pretty chill about, like, a little bit over, but every time that they've, like, gotten me for it, it's been quite a few over. And it's always been at, like, speed traps.
So where are we currently?
In a truck on the road.
Which road? Still in California?
Yeah. I mean, what do you mean still in California? That's where I'm picking my order up from.
Oh, that's fair. Listen.
Gotta go to what is this? Santa Maria? I love how I zoom in to see if I can read it better and the writing gets smaller. Like, thanks, bud.
Awesome.
I was trying to read that. Oh, God. But yeah, grab this. And then skedaddle on out. And I should only need to stop for gas like once. Should. But I definitely should keep an eye on it. Like, I don't want to, like, just go ham and keep driving and not expect it.
I was attempting to listen to Truckers FM.
Yeah.
It will not play over anything else you're doing on your phone.
Yeah, yeah.
So I wish there was an app that I could listen to it through. The website does not like minimize, so I can like play a game on my phone while listening to it. It's a little upsetting. Because I do. It's just listening to popular music, but it's popular music curated by a person.
Slammed
Is.
on the brakes and everything shut off in my truck.
Oh, jeez.
So that's realistic.
Yeah.
Oh, look, another train.
Nice.
You know, like, these are the first 2 times I've seen trains, and it is taking every fiber of my being. Yeah, I mean, like, I've driven, all my cars have been at least 20 years old. So that tracks, honestly. And
That. My Pontiac did that sometimes.
and how old was your Pontiac?
It was a 91.
All right. So yeah, like, that's almost to be expected.
How old is the truck you're currently driving in the game?
I don't know. It's a used truck though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Also, like, trucks, big trucks, do stuff like that.
This stream is the first time I've actually seen one of the trains. Oh God, I wasn't looking. Huh?
Did you bump them?
No.
You got real close though.
Yeah. I gotta keep my eyes on the road. Gotta keep my eyes on the road.
Just like real driving.
Nah, I text and drive all the time.
Oh, don't tell the internet that.
It's a lie. I'm actually a very safe driver.
You drive You drive a little fast sometimes.
Okay, well, it's gotten better since I can't drive anymore.
Since you don't drive
All
anymore.
right.
Anyway, what I was saying about Truckers FM, I realize it's just like popular hits, but it's popular hits curated by a person who's also doing like shout outs and commercials that are interesting because I've never heard them before.
I like it because it's new.
I like it because most of the ones I've heard so far are British. So they
Oh,
have,
the DJs?
yeah, they have, you know, interesting accents. And they're talking about things that are not happening near me, so I haven't already heard them. It's like tuning into like a radio station in another country online.
Yeah. All right, crap, crap, crap. I'm speeding, and I don't want to, like. There we go. Figured it out.
I don't often do that anymore, but
What speed?
no, tune into other countries' radio stations.
Oh, I don't think I've ever done that. No, wait, that's wrong. I was listening to a lot of Ukrainian radio in college.
I was listening to German radio to help with pronunciation in high school because I took German as my second foreign language in high school because I was an overachiever.
Yeah, I took Latin in high school, so like, what was I gonna do? Watch Vatican streams?
Just listen to the Sunday Mass, the Latin liturgy.
So, yeah, I took Latin. I tried to learn French, didn't work out. Tried to learn German, didn't work out. Tried to learn Japanese, didn't work out. Tried to learn. Currently trying to learn Hindi and ancient Hebrew. It's going all right.
I've kind of given up on Duolingo. Like, for learning German, it was great. I appreciate that as a refresher once in a while. Trying to learn Latin on Duolingo is hell. I need a textbook
I got some of my old
and
textbooks
a
around here.
teacher.
Okay, I don't have a teacher laid around here.
we just need a teacher.
Yeah. Are you going to tell Duo yourself that you're not? Uh.
Listen, Duo already knows because I have a cracked screen right now and it says time's almost up with little fat Duo bird on it.
Oh, the sad bird.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to 365 so I could get the like. There's an award for that.
Yeah. I mean, there's awards for a lot of the milestones, but I just
Can't bring yourself to do it.
I can't keep myself motivated when it's such a hard language to learn. I have a hard time with that.
All right, nobody coming. Nobody coming. Whoa, hey buddy, how you doing?
I had a good like 300-day run when I was reviewing German, and then I just killed it when I started Latin.
What do you think? Oh, that's where you're going. All right.
Where are they going?
Yeah, they're going that way.
No,
It's
maybe
just
you can't go.
yeah. I can turn off that, but I don't know if that means I can go those ways. Because it said like turn off at your own risk, so I'm afraid if I turn those off, I might just end up bumping into an invisible wall.
Crash the truck. Crash the truck. That's a thing to do on your own time.
One
when
day,
it's not going to affect the run.
I will start a new save for the sole purpose of crashing my truck.
Crash the truck into an invisible wall. Ooh, drive to the edge of whatever state you are currently in, up against like one of the ones you don't have yet.
Oh, okay, like
See if it would invisible wall you.
I'm sure it would. Oh, I can go now.
And what's next to Missouri?
Um, I don't even think I have that one.
Well, yeah, I know.
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah, drive up through Oklahoma and hit Nebraska full speed.
You have arrived. You have discovered. Oh, a recruitment agency. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to pick up an order.
You're picking up an order from the recruitment agency.
Not quite. It's a like hazardous material, I think.
No.
Oh, oh God! I swear he wasn't there. Just came out of nowhere. Oh God! What is it like over here somewhere,
Oh,
or is it over here? Ah, it's right here. Okay. No one behind me.
yeah, that
Better.
dude did literally spawn in.
Come on. All right. Let's. There we go.
I had someone do that to me the other day while I was actually driving. It seemed like, they just appeared out of nowhere. They just spawned in. But, like, they had a stoplight. It wasn't a stop sign or anything. They fully ran the stoplight and almost T-boned my car.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
I mean, that's the reason I didn't drive until I was in my 20s. Just the amount of people that almost crashed into me while I was practicing driving or my friends after they got their licenses. I was terrified to drive.
Oh, it is this thing. I thought it was the pod trailer. Okay, gotcha. Here we go.
Yeah, like I used to feel a lot of shame for not getting my license until I was, what, like 24, 25. But I've met so many people that once they say, oh, hey, yeah, I don't have my license, I can't just be at work whenever, I was like, that's okay. I didn't get mine until I was older than you. You're good.
Yeah, the road is scary.
It's terrifying. A bunch of people that you can't control them, you don't know what they're thinking. It's wild.
I've had to like kind of like forced dissociate when I drive or when I used to drive, and like everyone else, all those cars are empty. They're just cars. No one's in them, and I have to just not think about it because other people piloting big old explosion machines are just that's terrifying. I can't do it.
Honestly, yeah. Around here, it's a lot of older people that shouldn't have their licenses anymore. Like, my grandpa was 93 and still trying to drive, and he was falling asleep behind the wheel. I don't know how they kept, like, renewing his license.
All right.
They shouldn't have been.
All right, I should be good now. All right. Getting gas at the next stop. Don't see anybody. Let's go. Not 100% sure what I'm hauling, but I know it's like one of the hazardous material things.
That's fun.
So
But yeah,
don't hit me.
a lot of the worst drivers I've seen are either really, really old or have just gotten their license and daddy bought them a car and it doesn't even matter what kind of car, they are gonna try to crash it because for some reason old drivers scare me the worst because I've seen so many crash.
All right. Oh, car dealership.
Yep. Those are some fun trees.
Yeah, well, we're in California. You gotta see the palm trees.
Yeah. I just like the ones that are really fat at the bottom, right next to the ones that are really skinny and just fat at
Oh yeah,
the top.
I see them.
It's a cool mix of trees.
All right, so it's going.
What?
uh, 1,234 miles. Let's do
Your
this.
drop off point?
Yeah, why am I going backwards? Stop that. Stop that.
Car drift.
I had double tapped to stop and it set it to reverse.
Oh, Target.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Are you kidding me?
What?
I'm right at red light.
Well, yeah, because your car was drifting forward.
Yeah.
Truck. Whatever.
Don't see any cops either, so I mean I already ran the red light,
Cameras.
so might as well just go ahead and take the win. Sorry, you're not in a hurry, are you? No, okay, good. Ah, driving.
You know, still in California. California's got red light cameras.
I remember
They
they
like auto ticket you.
tried to do. Oh, I don't know. I
Like,
remember they
it's
tried
not immediate like that, but you know.
to do that on the in Greensboro, and they were taken down after a while. Oh, bull! I stopped, and it's a red on, right on red. Unless that's not a thing in California either.
It might not be. You
The
gotta know
West really has fallen.
you got to know the rules to drive in this state.
Oh, okay.
Good to know. Thank you.
All right. Whew.
On the open road.
Yeah, actually on a highway. And going to sit here for I don't have a meter or anything, but eventually I will come across where I have a stop for gas because I think I'm at like half a tank. If I get on a straightaway, I can kind of do a little. I can kind of see where my gas tank is, but at the same time, that is like rough.
I like how when you just like zoomed in like that on the road,
Yeah.
you can see like tire marks and oil patches.
Yeah.
The different colors, like it's been paved. I love that. That's so much detail.
And this isn't even on the highest setting. I changed the setting down because truck was haunted, and I never got around to turning it back up because I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to drive my truck again.
I think it's just this truck.
Yeah, I was
Stream.
yeah, I was driving it and I tried to go through a intersection. It's like I just bought this truck, and the steering wheel would crank all the way, and I would turn it off, and it would turn itself back on. It just kept doing that.
And it was going in reverse. In like, it wasn't just drifting backwards, it was going like 5 miles an hour backwards.
Yeah, no matter what I did, I could not get it to actually stop. Like I had no cop. I had it like brake, parking brake on everything, and
It just kept like turning itself back on and backing up.
so I turned the settings down from ultra to high, and that fixed it somehow. So
It
I
was
was like,
weird.
all right, fine, I'm keeping it here. Not worrying about truck trying to kill me anymore. I do that by myself.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, it was weird. All right, so I am making pretty good time though. Like mile wise, it is dropping a lot quicker than It said I was going to get there.
Although once you're outside of California, you can go faster.
Oh god, I'm flooring it. Oh, I've never been close enough to the ocean to see a boat, so that's actually really cool. Nice scenery.
Yeah, I like how the scenery is really nice. That's another thing with the realism of the game. I absolutely
Whoop,
understand why
like a moto cop.
people
Shit
play
around.
this for fun that are actual truck drivers. Like, I'm seeing the appeal. If you actually like being a truck driver, I mean, some people hate their job, and that's fine too.
Meh. Alright, I freaked out a little bit there because it sounded like it changed gears, but it didn't. Alright, how are we looking on gas? Whoa!
Into the other way.
Oh! Alright.
That would have been.
Let's ignore y'all. Keep going this way.
Good lord.
Nah, they're not using this part of the road.
You're just making your own path.
I forged my own destiny.
Let's hope you don't hit a bridge that isn't.
Ooh, bridge out. That could be fun. Do a little ramping. That's like drive.
Ugh,
Or is it speed?
I think it's speed.
Yeah.
So that's the one with the bus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, except this isn't a bus and I'm not Keanu Reeves. Alright, can I get over? I can get over. Alright, I'm taking this exit. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Getting gas. 25 miles an hour. Like, there we go.
Yeah, your leg's gonna feel that when you sit like that.
Okay. What, sit all crinkled up?
Yeah.
Ooh, yellow light, that means I can go.
Trying to sit all crisscross applesauce in a computer chair. That doesn't usually work.
That's fine. No one here? Alright. Oh, I wanted. Okay. I wanted to see if he wanted to race. Just sped off. He would have won anyway, it looks like. Ah. Alright. Taking a. I couldn't read any of that.
Something Del Sol, right?
Yeah. Hey, buddy, you want to race?
You're turning.
I am. I forgot about that.
You shouldn't race if you're turning.
Oh, I shouldn't, like, creep ahead.
Yeah, that either. Pretty sure left turn on red is illegal everywhere unless it's a one-way.
Yeah. I was going to say England, but I don't think they have, like, turning on red.
I don't know. Never tried to drive in England.
Same. Alright. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Probably pay more attention to my little mirror.
Your little mirror's there for a reason.
It's blocking the scenery. Brake harder. There we go.
Need to brake sooner. Sorry, backseat driving over here.
Hi there.
Just creeping on people in their cars.
No one ever honks back.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to honk at a truck.
You never do. All right, so I don't actually have like the program that shows my hands, so I'm doing the little honking thing. I the amount of times I have changed lanes over top of somebody in one of these is alarming. And I look behind me like, what do you mean I hit something?
God. Well, when you're in a big truck like that, can you tell?
Got all those videos of people, like you see the truck going down the highway and there's a car sideways in front of them because they can't see that they've hit somebody.
Oh,
That is terrifying. All right, $500 to fill up.
whew.
All right, we're going to take this outways here, turn there, do the bop thingamajig. Yeehaw.
Works.
Alright, make sure nobody is here. God forbid I hit somebody.
Oh no, a car spawned
Don't do this to me.
in.
I am not going to turn on red.
You need to stop creeping forward also.
Yeah, I'm getting to the line. There we go. Oh, hi. What you hauling?
Dirt.
I'm hauling ass. Let's go. Yeah, you do. Oh, that might be a lady. Hold on. Ah!
You ran. Good job. Good job.
Let me just fix this. Give me a minute.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
All right. I don't want cheap viewers. Get that bot out of here. God, they are everywhere. All right, taking a hold on, lefts and rights. Taking a right up here. No? Why'd I turn off my turn signal? You know what? I might just risk it. I stopped long enough. Good enough. All right, so I'm going to take. The heck is that town? Oxnard. Sounds like the pig's name from Franklin.
That's the hamster that really likes sunflower seeds from Hiparo.
That's right.
It is. Oh, in a long time.
It has. Another red light. I stopped. I stopped. I swear I did.
You kind of did.
There was no kind of there. I was a full blown, like, planted my feet and everything. But, yeah. Oh well.
We're doing this run for the love of it.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta spend money to make money, and by spend money, I mean they take it from my cold dead hands. Oh, somebody or something. Oh, okay. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. You messed up, buddy. All right. Did I? I did. Okie dokie. La da dee, la da doo, la da 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 da. Oh, hi. Sorry. Didn't see you there.
You say that like you still don't have a mirror.
Yeah, and like I can sit here and adjust my mirrors because I don't need to see my trailer.
But sometimes you do need to see your trailer.
I guess. But I don't know. I guess the way that like the character is sitting, like, oh, excuse me. What's two? Two is not what I want to do. What is three? Three is definitely not what I want to do. Holy crap. Four? It's definitely a view. Five. Whoa, hate that. I'll figure it out. There's one of these cameras that like moves me down just a tad. But oh well. Yeah. But yeah, you can also adjust the mirrors and everything, and I will do that at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, a few of those were a little close, especially that one that was looking backwards. I got a little disoriented. Oh yeah, out of sight, out of mind. That is how I live my life. Which is probably how I've hit so many of the cars.
Oh, it's like how that girl hit you that time when she was changing lanes.
God. Yeah, just trucking down. It was 4 lanes, so 2 each way. And this, I don't know, high schooler changed lanes over top of me. So I'm laying on my horn, and she just clips the front of my car. And she calls her mom to like come help or something. And her mom thinks that I hit her, so she tells her mom that like, oh, I was changing lanes and I hit their car, and her mom immediately changes like tone of like, oh, my daughter hit you. I am so sorry. And at that point, I had hit so many deer because we lived way out in the middle of nowhere that it looked like my car was made out of like spray painted tinfoil. It I could not point to you where she hit my car. Oh, I should not be
You
in
could
this lane.
definitely point on her car where she had hit your car.
Yeah.
With blue paint on it.
Yeah. So, uh, they're like, "Do we need to get insurance?" I was like, I mean, I'm fine.
Like, if your car's not damaged, I don't care.
Yeah, I just want to get home. I've been working all day. So,
That's the times where when you're in your right mind, when you're not tired, you would have gotten insurance and gone, oh no, she damaged the whole front end.
look at all this damage. Yeah, deer will mess you up.
Yeah, the front of my Honda is dented in. I hit that deer going, I swear it was 40 or less. I had been going 70 and had slammed on the brakes before I hit it, so that's probably why it dented.
No.
But it dented the radiator, but it didn't crack. So I'm still driving it tentatively.
One of those days I had to go into work at like 2 a.m. I hit a deer going like 70 down one of the back roads. And it hit the side of my car so hard that the front frame caved in, and it bent my door in that I could not get out of my driver's side door.
You know, now that I think about it, it's probably because I slowed down that the car dented.
I'm sure it would have still dented if you were still going like, because what is it? It is 70 on that road, isn't it?
70, 75.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe it would have hit it different and it would have just flown and we would have been fine.
Yeah, but if it came through the windshield, like,
Yeah, that's the part that scared me. Like my minivan that I had a dent under the passenger side headlight because I let a very stupid boyfriend drive my van and he was going 85, 90 down that same highway
uh,
and a deer had stepped out into the road and just kind of stood there and he didn't change lanes or anything.
did he play chicken with it?
Oh, no, no, no. The deer was barely in the road. Her head hit below the headlight.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I turned around and looked behind us, and the deer was still standing there for a good 20 seconds.
God.
Like, her head just spun. It was horrifying. And I was like, we need to go back and pull that out of the road. And he was mad for whatever reason. He hit the deer in my van. So he was pissed off. And we just went home.
I should probably get over.
What?
They're passing me on like both sides. Let me just squizzles on over here.
But yeah, no, that deer that I hit was fully in front of the car, so you're right, it probably would have went through the windshield.
Mm-hmm. There was a one time back when I was still in college. I was on my way to a library because where I grew up, I didn't have internet.
Oh yeah, the only internet available out there is terrible.
So I would drive to like a nearby town and use their library on like the weekends when the college wasn't open. So I'm like driving out there, go around this corner, and like a turkey falls out of one of the trees.
It fell out of the tree.
And I have no other way to say how it came. Like, it wasn't in the road, it wasn't on the side or anything.
It spawned in.
And, like, I let go of the steering wheel and dove into the passenger seat. It hit the A-frame here. I was worried it was going to come through the windshield. It hit the A-frame, tore my rearview mirror off, and I had some, like, weathering alongside my my mirror, my mirror, excuse me, my window to keep the rain out so I could have it cracked, and it completely shredded it. So like this whole side of my car just got destroyed by a turkey, and
You didn't even get any feathers to keep from the experience.
well, I turned around to go home, and it was like right up the road, like less than 5 minutes. Uh, got in a different car to go because like my dad was a mechanic. He had like 30 cars at any given time. And by the time I got back there, someone had already grabbed the turkey and left.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Roadkill burgers.
eat.
See, people. That's one of the two things that people really joke about West Virginia about, but it's more likely to happen in North Carolina. Like, people just randomly picking up roadkill. I saw it way more in North Carolina than I have here.
People also leave like hunted deer on the side of the road way more often too.
In North Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They just like, for whatever reason, just throw it out on the side. So you'd be driving down the road and it's just like sitting over here.
Ugh.
Do I need to get over again? I do. Excuse me. Ooh, almost hit them. My bad. My bad.
Like, the thing is, if you're gonna do that, just like cut it in the woods where you got it from and leave it there. Don't like pull it back out and okay.
Professional.
Exhale.
Yeah, like it is.
It's super common. Now, I will say we have a couple neighbors that hunt here, and a dog dragged a deer leg into our yard, and that was disgusting
Yeah.
and a little bit horrifying because I was like, oh, random deer leg. Okay. But, it happens. It's nature. Dogs are gonna drag random shit into your yard.
Yeah.
It's just, I was not expecting a deer leg.
That'd be really good right now.
What?
Deer jerky.
I do like deer jerky. It costs more than beef jerky sometimes. And beef jerky is like $10 a bag at minimum.
Yeah.
So, need to find out which neighbors hunt again and see if any of them make jerky and just buy it off of them.
All right. Have we not left California yet? Oh,
Nope.
we're getting there. Go through
We are about
Phoenix.
halfway to out of California. Just remembered, mom's pastor's family hunts. I don't know if they make jerky, but
I thought he had a
can
bunch of
find out.
pigs.
No, that was my boss at the grocery store.
Oh, that tracks.
Also, I know someone else that has a bunch of pigs. My current assistant manager's friend has pigs.
Is that like a West Virginia thing? Like, not enough room for cows. We grow pigs here. Grow
No.
pigs.
No, for her it was pigs actually net more money because people around here really like ham and bacon
That's fair.
and disposal
Wink.
of waste, like when you have chickens, everything you don't use to cook you can just throw into the pigs because they'll eat anything. So
I mean, I guess it just, feels unethical.
does it?
Uh, maybe not.
I mean, as long as you're not feeding them toxic stuff, like they get the leftover chicken bits, anything you overcook, you can throw to the pigs. It's all nutrients. A pig sells for a lot too, so
I imagine
I
here.
don't,
Yeah.
I don't blame them. They
There are any
make good money off them.
signs for like the state lines?
I haven't noticed any, but I'm also not strictly watching the road like you should be.
I am. I have I've seen like Arizona signs, but I don't know if they were actually at the Arizona border. Funny enough.
That's fair.
I'm making really good time. Holy crap.
Nice. See, if I was gonna raise any kind of animals for like food reasons, it'd be chickens. But only if I had started it like 10 years ago.
Should I? No, I shouldn't. I still can't get over the if my food like looks like what it used to look like. I can't do it. Like uh rotisserie chicken, the bones in it and everything. Something about it sets me off.
See, if I was the one like doing the work,
They would have definitely seen me run into that other cop, like 100%.
I wouldn't be able to eat chicken off the bone. But currently, since I don't do that,
Oh,
I'm
because
able to.
You wouldn't be able to do it because it would be your chickens.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I would fully have to process that, like, off the bone, cook it, like, I will have formed a personal connection with that animal, and it would hurt my feelings.
Gnawing on the bone, sobbing. Jeffrey's so good.
Like, when I eat wings, I will eat from, like, between the bones, because I love wings. But we get boneless wings because you're uncomfortable with the bones.
Yeah,
And that's fine.
I don't know what it is. Like, that I've
It's a
always been like
it's a
that.
discomfort thing. It's normal.
Like, my family will go out to get ribs and they're just digging in. I'm like, I gotta separate the meat from the bone. Yeah, chickens are great source of eggs, especially now. I would be worried about if they get sick.
Right. That's why I said if I had started like 10 years ago, those would be fully like my little flock of chickens, and I know what all was good with them. Ducks. Duck eggs are like really rich in protein and flavor.
All right, so I could bypass the way station.
Yeah, I think our neighbor doesn't super know what they're doing with their chickens because they've got like 3 roosters over there.
That mm, that's a lot of rooster per chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, bone-in food is a lot of work, and it is messy.
Like, you should only need one rooster per chicken. Oh, I could go 75. Heck yeah. Screw you,
Well,
cops. I'm in Arizona.
they've got like 10 chickens over there and 3 roosters. But like if you're raising chickens for eggs, you don't need roosters. If you're raising chickens for chicken, you need roosters.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're doing because I thought they were raising chickens for eggs. But, you know, it's just me. They were loose the other day. We had a couple of chickens in the yard and the dog was freaking out about it.
Hear the engine struggle.
Fun stuff.
You think? I'm having trouble getting over 71. Oh, 72.
Eh? You got there.
73. But yeah, like, I just can't do bones. I don't know what it is.
I assume it's probably one of those like deep-seated things that you're really not gonna know the source of. But it was probably like you had a chicken leg as a kid and your mom was like, you're gonna eat every bit of the meat out of it. You ate a piece of bone. And now you just can't do it.
Maybe.
I had trouble with cans of tuna for a similar reason. I got a chunk of bone in 3 cans of tuna in a row.
Oh,
And
dang.
I was just off tuna for a while. It was terrible.
It's like how I can't have, like, I can't eat watermelon anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I do tuna now, but I go through that whole can with a fork and make sure there's no bone in it. Oh yeah, it was awful. I was not doing well.
Definitely a quality control issue.
Yeah, they seem to be doing a lot better now because it was Starkist. That's the one with Charlie on it.
I think so.
Yeah, their quality's gone up. The thing is, it wasn't like a bone, it was like a sliver. So you really couldn't even see it. It was just crunchy. And it was.
Rotate.
And that is the risk you run with tuna. Because sometimes they don't get everything. But it put me off for a while. And I love tuna salad. So it was a bad day. It wasn't all in one day. I shouldn't say it was a bad day. It was a bad month. The day I decided to be off tuna was a bad day. the big red sign.
Chicken burger. No, it's a
It's a Big
Whopper.
Mac.
Yeah, Whopper. Wow, wrong company.
Yeah. Quarter pounder or a
All
Big Mac. I
right.
think it was a Big Mac. It looked like
Yoink.
multiple,
Yeah.
but yeah, multiple buns.
You want to see my third bun? Did that used to be a
I
commercial?
think it was. Where you said Whopper, I have the Whopper song stuck in my head now.
Mm.
Ugh.
What was it around here that during like holidays and stuff they would? Yeah. God.
The Minecraft meal for adults, you can get a Big Mac and you get a collectible toy with it.
Really?
Yeah. I got the chicken nugget.
I I I need to not eat.
Big Macs are so good though.
They are. I
You know,
wonder.
you can probably get the Big Mac sauce on a chicken burger.
Yeah, like would they be mad if I'm like, hey, can I get a Big Mac but take off the beef and replace it with chicken?
I'm pretty sure if we would, if I'd go in and order it on the order screen, it's not as weird. But like saying it at the drive-through, they'd be like, sorry, what?
Yeah, get out of here.
Got a complicated order at the
Yeah,
drive-through.
I need to not eat as much beef and cheese and stuff, and a Big Mac is all of those things.
But it's good as a sometimes food. I know, right? The actual kids meal comes with the little toy that's like the bio with one of the animals, but the adult meal comes with the collectible toy.
God, now I gotta go. Ah!
Well, I showed you. I didn't show you what I got, but
You showed me the kids milk one.
yeah, the toy that I got, I gave to our son. It was the orange. Was it Orange Crush or Sun Kissed? Whatever the orange drink is.
Yeah.
I see. The potion bottle with the straw in it. Super cute.
I've been talked into it.
Maybe that's what I'll get for dinner on the way home tomorrow.
Yeah, because you have like the night shift.
Yeah, well, not really the night
Oh,
shift.
the late
Day
shift. Yeah.
I get off at 7:30.
I got that night.
I don't know. I don't consider going in at 1:30 and coming home at 7:30 night shift.
Mm.
That's like afternoonish.
Yeah.
Afternoon into evening.
It's the closing shift.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's not unfortunate. I prefer the closing shift. I like getting to kick people out at the end of the day.
I was gonna say you don't like opening. You don't like watch them at the gate.
People staring in the gate like, when do you open?
Have you seen anything of Night of the Consumer?
No.
It's a game where you have to stock shelves, and people are kind of doing what you're describing of like just standing there like
Breathing down your neck like, can you move so I can get that? I deal with that at work every day. Don't do this to me.
I need this object. Tell me where it's at. Kind of thing. Oh, I can go faster. I'll show you some of that later. Like it is definitely a game.
It's definitely a game that I probably would not play.
Yeah, you have lived that life.
You would be playing my job simulator.
It's crazy how many like job simulators there are now.
If I liked my job more, I would do that. But, there's only so much I can enjoy working in retail.
Yeah, like
Some people are amazing, some people are terrible. Most of my interactions with kids have been adorable and so much fun. But every once in a while, you get one that you hate. Retail is pain, yes. I had
I
to get new shoes because my feet started hurting from standing so much.
I have had the blessing of not having to work retail in my life, but I have had to work like
We worked at a restaurant,
mm-hmm.
and mostly the rest of your jobs were warehouse kind of jobs.
Yeah. So, uh I am not a people person. uh my biggest complaint was I did not smile enough. I looked too upset.
Sorry, that was one of my classmates that complained about you with that one.
So,
Yeah, I've got retail face now,
should I? I should
where
get over.
and I can just turn that on apparently because we were at the mall the other day eating lunch, and I was selling a guy on eating where we got food from. Just
Actually, this
it's
is an
being in
exit.
the mall that makes me go into sales mode, and I kind of hate that.
You are running out of fuel. Oh, okay. Scratch that. I'm taking this exit.
Gas station time.
Where are we at?
You turned off like driver fatigue and potty breaks, right?
Yup.
Ooh, ooh.
Nailed it. Oh, hi, cop. Didn't see you there.
Now watch behind you because there were also cars coming up, and I don't know if they're like coming up beside you or not.
See? I knew I had to get more gas. We are about halfway too, so perfect, perfect, perfect.
Yeah, especially now going back to retail is pain. Retail is definitely pain because upper management really wants to push you on that. Ask everybody similar questions, but not the same question. And don't ask questions that can be answered with yes or no. Ask open answered questions.
And sell them on that credit card.
God. Luckily, our store doesn't have that, but the rewards app.
Yeah, it's one of those like we don't want customers, we want more numbers.
Right. And I just try to make conversation with people.
Oh, Coles.
Oh no.
Uh,
I'm so sorry.
uh,
Coles is terrible.
uh, would you like some Coles cash with that?
Do you have any Coles cash to spend today?
God.
That's like the hot cash at Hot Topic.
Did they
They
get rid of that for a
no.
while?
They got rid of that when they started the card thing because the hot cash
Adjusting.
was on your card. But then they got rid of the cards because nobody was actually using them. Which is funny because I was using it all the time.
Yeah. I no.
I don't think you would be able to handle it.
Yeah, they're doing
Oh
that
yeah.
everywhere now. I think that is a big reason why like Joann's and Michaels are suffering.
Joanne's is suffering because they tried to pivot
Here we go.
into not just crafts but home goods,
Mm.
and whoever bought them out of their bankruptcy is just liquidating them and selling off, which is sad because
Can I make this turn?
Joanne's was like a great place to hang out. Not saying hang out at a Joann's. But when my mom would be shopping for fabric and stuff, because we did theater, I'd sit at the pattern counter and like look through patterns to find what I wanted to be for Halloween. And then when I had a cell phone, I was sitting there texting my friends and looking for my new Halloween costume.
I can tell you exactly who wants a Kohl's credit card. My mom. She had like 3 of them.
Honestly, we didn't shop at Kohl's a lot because we were poor. But when we did, we put it on the Kohl's card.
Diesel is cheaper here. Thank you, Arizona. Oh,
You're what?
I clipped it.
Aw.
Let's see if I can.
But yeah, like the secret to working retail is just have conversations with people and try to make them feel like a person. Because that's the people that spend more money. If you pretend like you care about them, they buy more.
Jack,
Which sucks to say. But I do try to care about my customers. I try.
There we go. Square up.
We gonna fight.
I did all this work, and you going to try to do that? Fight you. God.
Yeah, our district manager's been in like 3 times in the last week, and I'm kind of getting worried about that.
All right. Whew. I tell you, when I saw them, my chest. Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. That was me starting my retail journey. I did not know how to talk to people. I have just modeled my retail face after my bosses.
Isn't your boss the one that looks angry all the time?
One of them. She's also the one that sings along to Taylor Swift all day. So, you know. She looks angry, but she's very pleasant.
And I am the kind of person that, like, you do not want me checking out because, like, oh, do you have a phone number? No, I don't have a phone. You have an email? Don't have an email. Like, trying to get me to sign up for something because I refuse. I hate it. I will not do it.
The thing is, if you're the first person in the day to do that, that's fine. If you're the 20th person I've had to deal with today, I'm trying to get you to go, hey, does your mom have a phone number with us?
Don't have a mom.
Does your sister? Can you
Don't have a
just
sister.
give me somebody's phone number? Because, well, I mean, with you would gladly give me your mom or your sister's phone number. Set them up for all the text messages.
Unless it gives them like rewards for something. Then...
Oh no, just putting the phone number in doesn't.
Okay.
But if you're making a purchase,
God forbid I give them any free stuff.
Yeah.
All right. All right. And we're back on the road.
One thing I do hate about retail, though, is I trust people so much less now.
Oh,
which that's probably a good thing.
Because all the
people that steal.
Yeah.
Because they come in and you're like, oh, okay, yeah. No. I'm not looking at anybody any certain way. And then you see them sneak a lip gloss in their pocket or a nail polish or something, and you're like, what the hell? Really? Yeah, what a deal. No, my favorite is trying to upsell them on something they already have in their basket at the register. Like, oh my gosh, I love this top that you just got. I have it in like 6 colors. Did you know we have more colors of
Yeah.
it?
We were in
It's terrible.
Hot Topic, and we got a jacket that was like $40,
From the clearance section.
and it was like if you,
Buy two, get two free.
yeah, it was like I can spend maybe like what, $60 total and get two more things, or I could just spend $40 and get this one thing that I actually want. I'm just getting this one thing.
I mean, there was the Howl's Moving Castle cardigan that I was considering. That was also $40, so it would have been 80, and then we could have gotten two more of the cardigans free. But do I need them?
Yeah.
Not really. I've got a lot of jackets. Yeah, stealing is a constant. Like, where I work in a mall, we are a two-front store. So somebody has to be at the front of each shop at the same time, or someone will dip in and just attack the front table.
Do I have my lights? Yeah, I have my lights on. Look at that.
Like, it's hundreds of dollars at once, and it stinks because, especially right now, nobody in the mall is allowed to call security on people, even if we know they've stolen. We can't call the police for theft. Like, yes, I'm giving out the big secret. We are powerless. We can't do anything. We just report it.
Rob them blind. Take them for what all they got.
We report it to asset protection. They get your picture off the camera. Whatever. I mean, security can't do anything unless they see you actually putting something in your bag anyway.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to accuse you of anything either.
Mostly all they do is like pretty much just get kids to stop acting rowdy.
Well, right now they're kicking teenagers out of the mall. Because we had a group the other day that threw a chair from the food court down the center of the mall to where the fountain is. And we're just lucky people don't hang out down there anymore because the Starbucks is gone.
This is the first time I've seen grass.
Ooh, are you able to touch grass?
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to leave my vehicle on company time.
Oh no. Can't even go potty.
Nope. Yeah,
A little bit of everything, honestly.
And like hearing about it at our local mall, I've seen videos of people throwing furniture off the top floors of malls. Like,
It's the first time it's ever happened. And I wasn't there when it happened. I came in like an hour later. They had kicked the kids out of the mall. They were already back inside.
yeah,
Because
like
it's not like there's enough security to post security guards at the door. Kind of wish they could. Kind of impossible.
yeah.
You know, so many entrances and everything.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, we just rode up and down the escalators and got yelled at by security for doing that.
Oh no! Why are you going so slow? But yeah, like
I will say, the teenagers do tend to run up the down escalator, and I really love watching them fall and have to ride it back to wherever it came from because they can't stand up because they're disoriented. It's one of the joys of my day that I've caught you doing something shitty, and then that happens. It's like there's the little bit of justice.
yeah, escalators are no joke. Those things will
They really
eat you.
aren't. They really aren't. Ooh, lucky.
Ooh, that is.
I work at a place where if you're banned from the place, a picture shows up with a warning that they're banned when they try to get it.
Oh.
So, yeah, very lucky.
I'm trying to glance over and
Yeah, when it's that much text, I'll read it too.
get a word at a time.
Retail is a hellscape, but around here it's better than some of the alternatives. Um, Grocery store retail is just as bad. I worked management in a grocery store, and I wish I hadn't.
Ah, come on, you learned some stuff.
I'm still working out the stress from that. I did learn a lot from it. I did. Mostly, I learned that the manager is going to do what the manager's going to do, and they're going to make the assistant manager do their job.
Also, that place is a fire hazard. It's gonna burn down eventually. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, amusement park retail? That sounds like fun. Maybe not fun, but fun.
considering the people that I've seen at an amusement park, it's shocking that it's tame. I would imagine that you would have a lot of like really like Karen-y people, but
I mean, have you spent much time at all in a zoo gift shop? Because I imagine it would be similar. Like, you get a couple of Karens.
oh, well,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
in comparison. Yeah, like you get a couple Karens, but most of the people are really nice, or they're exhausted from the day and they don't have time to be mean to you.
yeah. Like seeing some of the videos of people like throwing fits at like Disney World.
Yeah, but that's like Disney adult derogatory.
Like, happiest place in the world, my butt. You're saying words I didn't know existed.
Oh yeah. When it rains, you get the ones that are upset that they can't ride the ride they wanted to, so we have to hang out in the gift shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that happens a lot of places. We occasionally get a couple rainy day Karens too in the mall. Like, I was supposed to be at this thing that was going to be outdoors. Yeah. Yep.
Imagine that happens a lot at water parks too, because you gotta shut everything down when it thunders.
Oh yeah. Jeez. Don't they have to shut down roller coasters when it thunders too?
I think so. Yeah. Because like it's metal. Like
Yeah.
you can get up there and it's like, yeah,
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that would extremely suck. Like, you would just have a park full of mad people.
well, I paid for this day pass.
Well, that is when Disney has a benefit, I would think, because they send out the princesses into the meeting locations.
Quick, distract them.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's so there's something else to do.
Um. God, what happened? Thought process gone. Um. One summer, I had the misfortune of spending in Ohio with my family, and there's a water park there. Um, and like the moment we got in, they had to shut everything down because of a storm, and my parents threw a fit.
Oh God, yeah.
So,
We were at Carowinds once when a storm hit, and they had just changed everything over to the Nickelodeon theme, and they had
oh, oh wait, Carowinds were the one in Ohio.
I'm thinking Carowinds. But they marched out all the Nickelodeon characters into the meetup
Uh,
locations to entertain the kids
yeah.
because they had shut down the rides. We used to love Carowinds.
Yeah, the one in Charlotte. We would go there all the time.
That is the only Carowinds, I think.
Is there? It's, it's not like a chain or anything?
I don't think so.
Oh, wow. That was like Six Flags.
Carowinds. And yeah, it's just the one.
Oh, crazy.
The winds of Carolina. Carowinds.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there when it rained before. That time that we went together, it rained.
It rained a lot.
Yeah, I had to. Um, it's a part of. Oh, okay.
Hey, didn't know that.
I had to skip out on a lot of the day because I don't have the blood pressure for roller coasters, and I tried to push myself a little bit too much.
Started the day on.
The Top Gun.
I don't know what any of the names are anymore because they changed the names. It's not Top Gun anymore.
Yeah.
But what used to be Top Gun.
Immediately passed out. Felt nauseous the entire time, and was like, "All right, I'm going to go nap in the car. I'm done."
I knew there was a reason I didn't do roller coasters with inversions, and that's when I figured it out. I can't breathe when I'm upside down like that. Like, if I turned myself upside down like a handstand, I could breathe fine. Roller coaster upside down is different.
Yeah, the G-force.
Afterburn. Yes, they are.
Yeah, my favorite is the Carolina Gold Rush because if you stick your hands out on part of it, you can hear the little blap 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 of your hands hitting the
The wood over. Oh, what was the old wooden coaster called?
the hurler.
Yeah. That's like the only roller coaster I comfortably went on at Carowinds. I didn't go for the roller coasters. I went for the water park.
Oh yeah.
So it's still there.
I thought they did tear it down.
They were supposed to. Oh yeah. It was bad the last time I rode it. It sounded like it was falling apart.
God, that is terrifying.
You'll go ride it one last time?
I don't know if they would allow me.
Probably not. They would put you on the Vortex, if that's what it's still called, or
Don't you have to go up?
Superman one. Well, because you're strapped into like a bicycle seat thing, and it's a full harness.
Oh yeah, but don't you have to go upstairs to get to those? They don't have like handicap ramps up them.
I think some of them do. Yeah, the standing coaster.
Okay, well,
They
see, here's the fun thing. I don't stand.
Okay, there's a bicycle seat that they raise to wherever you're at.
The ground.
With your feet on the ground, they raise it up so your booty cheeks are just resting on the seat.
But yeah, man, El Paso, I can't go past 60. Come on, guys, it's me. I'm cool.
Now, the one I never ever wanted to ride is the one where they strap you in while you're laying down, and then it flips you over, so you're like hanging.
That one was the Borg,
Yeah,
and I don't know what it would be now.
it might still be. Oh no, because the board was
In the Nighthawk.
Yep, it had just changed to that the last time we went.
And then there was that the tallest or fastest roller coaster in the world, the one that
The one with the 0G drop thing.
yeah. Cat found her squeaky toy. Just soft.
Right.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, you've got it.
Yeah.
You tore down Nighthawk? Huh.
Yeah, so much has changed.
Yeah.
We should go back to Carowinds. What are you doing this
Literally
summer?
what I was just saying. Hi. You can. Yeah. It's okay.
I think she's saying like, go to bed. I'm sleepy.
She did carry her
Yeah.
It's time for bed.
She is eepy. She wants my pillow, probably.
Oh, probably. I'll get it uncovered for her.
Don't do that. She's not allowed to have the whole thing. That's
No,
my
no.
pillow. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Um,
We went as a group.
yeah, there were. Ooh, it was before 2017.
Yeah, it's been a long while.
God. Maybe 2015, 2016?
When did Nathan graduate? I think it was the same year.
Oof. I.
And the last time before that had been years for me because I didn't drive at the time. So I had to go whenever like someone's church group was going or something.
God, yeah, it has been a hot minute. But, like, we had heard of people going and stuff because it was only like a 2 hour drive from us.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, that would be. God, it has been over 10 years. Holy crap. Yeah, we are due for a Carowinds trip.
And we were just saying the hurler was supposed to be torn down when we were there last. It's been a decade and they haven't touched it. That's insane.
Not a lot has changed, but yeah, uh, I remember going there as a kid for the kids area. That was like when Nickelodeon still had a big old stake in it.
Well, before Nickelodeon, it was Warner Brothers, or was it
Was it?
Peanuts?
It was Peanuts.
And before that, it was Warner Brothers, I think.
Because I remember
But the
like the
Scooby Doo
Reptar
stuff
ride.
was part of the original stuff, I think.
Yeah, the Scooby Doo haunted house.
Yeah.
God, that was also years ago. Holy God, we're old. I don't like this anymore.
No more reminiscing. Let's see. Pictures from that Carowinds trip.
Oh, you have pictures?
Remember?
No.
Took pictures in Culver's.
Oh yeah.
We
Back
had
when that
lunch.
was the only Culvers in the local area.
Yeah. 2015.
Uh,
August. Yeah, been a hot minute. Yeah, they used to overhaul the kids area like every 5 years. Just fresh coat of paint, new rides. Good to hear they're still doing that. Gotta keep those kids' rides up to date.
oh, you're lucky. We had a friend who was obsessed with Culvers. Like, yeah, oh, we're going that direction. Let's go by Culvers.
Hey, it's good.
Oh, I could go 80 here. I can't get up to 80, but you know, it's the thought that counts.
Culver's has good burgers. That should have been like the last thing we did and then went home.
Yeah.
I get sleepy after I eat. And that day I had major roller coaster tummy.
Yeah, I was
And it was not
so
good.
out of it when we went there. All I remember is eating the cashews off someone's salad.
Was that my salad? I think I had a small salad and a burger. But yeah. Good times. Good times.
Yeah, I used to work at a haunted house, and one of the things we did was go to Scarowinds to like. It wasn't. It was like a kind of a group thing,
It was a review program, wasn't it?
something like
Because
that.
I didn't get to go with the group, but we
Several of
went
the
around
people.
to different haunted attractions and we go, hey, here's different stuff.
Oh,
And
has
you
it?
could.
That sucks.
They used to be one of the best.
Yeah. That some of the people who worked for us went there, so actually that might explain why.
No. Well, who went?
Some of the makeup people.
Oh.
Um,
Jen started her own haunted thing. The lady that was in charge when I worked there.
yeah,
She's still doing pretty well, so proud of her. Go Jen.
but yeah, we would go there, and that, funny enough, that was like the first major accident I got into because on the way home at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I got rear-ended, and the guy like ran up to us and was like, "Oh, sorry, man, I fell asleep."
Jeez.
Like, we were going 70. How fast were you going to just come out of nowhere? Almost ran us like completely off the road, flipped us.
That's crazy.
So that was a long night. But yeah, Scarowinds, like going through the haunted houses and stuff, and the what rides that they had open, because I don't think they had every ride open when we went.
The water park was closed for sure.
Oh yeah, because it was like
And
October.
the super high speed roller coasters would be closed
Yeah,
because of the wind.
I think one of them was like the really tall one was open because like ooh scary.
The
Like
drop tower?
it might have been that one. I know the swing was the one where they like the slingshot swing thing
Oh yeah.
because someone in our group went on it.
Someone tried to drag me onto one of those at summer camp once. No, thank you. I do not feel like dying at a Christian youth camp that didn't set up their swing properly.
Come on, live a little.
Whew. As far as I know, it was set up properly, but I had a great fear of heights at the time. No, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna need to get gas again.
I would probably do it
Perfect.
now, but I would have to be reassured by people that worked there that, yeah, hey, we have checked it today and it's good.
Is Emerald Point still a thing?
I think so. Well, from where we don't live there, I can't be an authority on that. I know Celebration Station had gone downhill. Yeah.
Eh.
They also had a water slide that ended in a straightaway that went straight into a building across concrete. I was like, why do you have this set up like that?
Sounds awful.
Yeah.
Now, I if you've ever heard of like Doe River Gorge, there
That's not the one I was at.
they have a zip line, and one of the things that they would like kind of like, hey, we dare you. I should be over here. Is you let go of the zip line, so you're still like connected to it with your doohickey. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sitting here doing a motion that you obviously can't see.
The
And
safety line thing?
yeah,
Something?
yeah, and you let go of it and you flip upside down, and you wrap your legs around the thing that's holding you up, and
Instead of your hands.
you have to work your way back upright before your face slams into the water.
The most teenager thing
Yeah.
ever.
What the heck was this supposed to be?
You loop around and you get back on the road. Yeah, teenagers.
Yeah, like I mean, they never said not to.
I mean, honestly, it sounds more tame than half the stuff you did at other camps.
Yeah, and technically we had supervision. Yeah, so it's part of that level little thing. Yeah, you're young, your bones will heal.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Waffle House. I went to a metal concert, and it was one of those that was like it was the drive was far enough away that I was I get car sick easily, so I'm just gonna pass all y'all. Excuse me. Pardon me. I need to get gas. I'm worried I'm gonna. Yeah, yeah. Can I? Oh, okay. Sorry. Anywho, uh, yeah, I went to a metal concert. Drive was far away. Get car sick, so I took some Dramamine, but it was Dramamine mixed with ginger. Found out a lot later that ginger makes me throw up. Like it just empties my stomach. No idea why. Still haven't figured it out. I just avoid ginger. So we're sitting in the concert, and my stomach starts to churn. So I go to the back of the bar, and I'm like huddled, fetal position, just trying to let it pass. It's not passing. Okay. Uh, Everyone decides to go to Waffle House after because it's 4 in the morning. Nowhere else is open. Let's go get something at Waffle House. And the moment we pull up, I stagger out of the van, run behind the building to where the dumpsters are, and just vomit everywhere. And I felt kind of better. Get inside, order a literally just a fried egg on a plate, drink some water, throw up again. And then I don't remember the rest of the night.
You got home, obviously.
Yeah, well, someone else drove.
Yeah.
God bless.
Worst thing I did as a teenager. What?
Oh, that's by far not the worst thing
I
I did as a
mean,
teenager.
I
I can't legally say what I did as a teenager.
I can. I didn't almost get arrested for anything. Probably the worst thing one of my friend's parents would say I ever did was scaring the shit out of her by going on a hike around the golf course at midnight. The golf course that they lived on. Me and a group of friends, we were having a sleepover at this friend's house, and she was like, let's go for a walk. So we went for a walk. And her mom woke up, and none of us were in the house. So, by far, not the worst thing I could have done as a teenager, but she almost called the cops. So, that's something.
All right.
I mean, we also used to just hang out at Walmart until 2 in the morning because Walmart was 24 hours back
I remember that.
then.
The old 24-hour Walmart. That or like Burger King would be open, so we'd drive up like, hey, we like 100 nuggets. And they just like, yeah, all right. Do you have the money for this? Okay. Pay first, then we'll start making them.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I would also want you to pay first. Do you have 100 nuggets? Show me the nuggets. I give you the money. I get the cooked
Hey,
nuggets.
Tony, you got the nuggets? I got the money.
Well,
We do the trade.
I would want to know that they actually had 100 nuggets in the store before they cooked them, just to know. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah. There wasn't a lot to do in our hometown, honestly. Like I said, some of the stuff that we got up to that wasn't exactly legal. That like the tamer stuff involved like ordering 100 nuggets, and like we ate them all. Honestly,
I mean, technically, today you'd also get in a lot of trouble for taking the packaging off of the skateboards in Walmart and riding them around, even if you put the packaging back around it and put it back where you found it.
yeah. Well, we never did that.
Eh. I knew people that did.
Okay, but that wasn't us.
Right, yeah. I was there when they
We.
did it.
God.
Would have gotten in trouble. But, like, yeah, yeah, like that.
Yeah. Now
As
they're like,
long as you put them back, most of the time they didn't care. But now it's like a legal liability thing. If you get injured in the store, you might sue the store. They don't want to deal with it.
yeah, because
They need to just zip tie everything down.
who's riding around Walmart wearing their helmet?
Well, no one.
Exactly. So
Not
if you
even back
fall,
then. Yeah. Now you still see kids doing that, and they get in a lot more trouble now than we ever did. Because we get a, you're putting that back where you got it from, right? Yes, sir.
yeah. God, do they still have? I I don't get out a lot, so do they still have those big old like towers of balls?
Occasionally, yeah.
Okay.
Right now they're full of stuffed animals, but you know, Easter.
Yeah. Has that not happened yet?
No, April 20th.
Why was spring break so early?
Spring break doesn't coincide with Easter anymore. It does occasionally, but it's, yeah. See,
Okay.
we're so used to that being a thing that it's weird that it's not.
I guess we're just making up things now.
I mean, spring break happened probably in the best week for it up here. There was actually decent weather the whole time.
Yeah.
If it had been this past week, it would have been raining the whole time. Some people actually use their spring break for vacation.
Well, yeah, but
I'd love to know who's scheduling spring break and why it was so early in the year this year. It probably has something to do with how other holidays are like plotted out, but
real hiccup.
I don't know the science behind that or the maths, so that's okay. I don't have to know.
Oop.
I don't work a job where I get spring break off anyway, so.
Yeah. Here I go, taking this exit a little too fast. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. Nailed it. All right.
They hit us with another back in my day.
Back in my day? Oh, God. You want like a fun story from my childhood? You want like a like how things have changed?
Whatever you feel like riffing on there, buddy.
uh I remember taking our son to the local scout camp, seeing that they're not the campus tents anymore. They actually have little cabins that have been built. That blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like that ain't camping.
Well, they have to have those now, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. There are campsites where you can, like, canvas tent camp, but you have to set those up yourself. But they have to have at least half of them like that for, like, disabled scouts.
Ah. Now, in someone's defense, it's not mine. It's certainly not anyone else's. Uh, we had played paintball, but we had put marbles in the paintball guns.
Glad you're not defending yourself there, because was it your idea?
No. And those tents did not withstand.
No, they wouldn't.
So,
Yeah, one of the camps that they're considering taking our scout troop to this summer, your options are staying in the bunkhouse, which is like a barracks type situation with bunk beds, the little cabins, or tent camping, but because of certain weather stuff, they would prefer you choose cabin or the bunkhouse.
Oh, that's cute. It's a little diner.
Oh, little roadside diner, adorable.
So yeah, playing paintball with marbles.
Or playing with BB guns with rice in them.
Yeah. The marbles, they leave pretty big bruises. Funny enough.
That is definitely a back in my day. That is.
And like if you use the BB gun with rice, the rice likes to slide right under your skin. The good news is though, the rice dissolves, so eventually you won't have to worry about it just kind of hiding there if you can't get it out.
You know what? I don't think I would have known that otherwise.
So,
The fun fact about stuff getting under your skin that I know is I fell on some shattered glass and
mm.
got glass in my hip and my knee, and both of those pieces dissolved. But I have gaping holes where they used to be that won't like they healed around it. So it's just like a cavern in my hip that is just like a 16th of an inch deep.
Ew.
Yep.
You know what doesn't dissolve? Fish hooks.
We learned the proper way to remove those from a YouTube short instead of the way your parents tortured you with.
They didn't torture me. Like that was the way I learned how to, so that's the way I did.
That's fair. That's
So
fair.
I had so I don't fish. No one in my family fishes. Ooh. During COVID, I had to move back in with my family. Moved back into my old bedroom, and while we were moving some stuff around one night, I like my foot got stuck to the carpet, and I was like, "That's weird." And I can't feel my feet. I got a little nerve damage. So I look down, give my foot a tug, and there's a fish hook in my foot. And I'm confused because, like I said, no one fishes. I never fished. Why is there a fish hook? So I hold up my foot, like, hey, what's this? So everyone's like,
And I panicked.
yeah. Um, so the way that I learned how to get a fish hook out is the little barb end. You push it through the skin until that comes back out. So you kind of like make a U shape, and then you cut the barb off with some wires, and then you can just slide it back through. Which apparently is not the way to do it anymore.
There's a different way to do it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but we need to print out that diagram, for just in case.
All right, anyone over here? Yeah, there
I
is
don't
someone.
expect to be getting a fish hook in my foot anytime soon, but if I would, you know, I'd like to know the way doctors recommend, the easy way.
Oh, I have a little indicator there. That's cute.
But also, like, you can't feel your foot.
Nah, not even a little.
So it didn't hurt you any to do it that way. So, and no harm, no foul. And I don't think it damaged your foot any further than it already had.
Ah, that did count as running it. Poopy. Oh well. Live and learn.
Going back a little bit, I just realized probably the worst thing I've ever done was that story that I've told it at least twice on stream. About when I was about like 9, my neighbor and I would go through the woods to take the golf balls that had been hit into the woods, and we'd pick them up in a basket and then go back out and sell them back to the golfers for like a quarter a piece. the fact that those men kept change on them, I don't think you'd get the same reaction. I think you'd probably get hit with a golf club for stealing someone's golf ball.
Mm.
Yeah, at the time, no. Now it probably would hurt. What would
Wait, why'd you
not
get to go?
uh
Wait, I have the green light, right? What are you people doing?
no, you don't.
I'm pretty
Do
sure.
you?
Yeah, that was green.
Okay. People don't really carry cash that much anymore. I would expect you'd have to have a cell phone with one of those little square things going, "Sir, would you like to pay $1 for a golf ball?"
Where's my tip?
And I suggest you tip 15% since I did such a good job at cleaning the ball before bringing it back to you.
God.
I don't even remember what we did with the money. It was never very much. It probably just went toward like, ooh, dating myself here. Movie rentals. It's like $2 for an older movie, $3.50 for a new release. Yeah, good times.
Now, were you renting DVDs or
Those
VHSs?
were VHSs.
Really dating ourselves.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Be kind, please rewind.
But don't use those little rewind machines because then you like hurt the tension on the tape.
See, I didn't know that. We had one of the little rewind machines at
You know
home.
why everything breaks.
It's not my fault. It was a gift.
Yeah, God, it took us forever to finally move up to DVDs. My parents thought they were just a passing fad.
I think we had a couple laser discs before, like,
Uh,
DVD became the standard. Because my parents kept buying
where are
VHSs.
we going?
Honestly, it was mostly my grandparents buying us movies as gifts. Did you go the wrong way?
I don't know where this is taking me. I'm going to do a UE on the highway.
Oh boy.
Go and just and go up here.
All right.
Bypass the way station. Heck yeah, I am. There we go. Pinch it. There we go. All right.
You got it.
Woo. I, 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 I'm following the GPS. I have no idea why it told me to do all that. Whew. You're trying to add all that extra time to this? I don't need that. I don't get paid by the hour.
Nope. You don't get paid by the mile either.
Technically, but
I
it's
think you get paid more the faster you get something somewhere.
it's like the proper
Maybe a
mile,
delivery
not like
not the ridiculous roundabout way.
yeah, like hey, you were supposed to get here like 4 miles ago. What's up? It doesn't take that long to get here.
Yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to be up there. Interesting. Interesting.
It's having you turn around.
Yeah. Oh, got a little twisty turny up here. Don't. Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
That could have been bad.
With the back in my day conversation, you never had like a cassette recorder, did you?
Uh, is this where I'm going?
Looks like it.
Yeah. Yes. It wasn't mine. It was the family's.
Mm. kind that recorded directly onto a regular cassette tape. It wasn't a mini cassette or anything. And my dad showed me how to put tape over certain areas on cassettes so you could reuse cassettes that you bought from like a company, not the blank ones. So we would record over stuff that we already had. Like, my parents had a bunch of like Amway training tapes because they tried to sell Amway back in the day.
For some reason, I was thinking Amtrak. I was
No.
like,
Amway's one of those old MLMs that's like Avon or Mary Kay, but it's like home and lifestyle products. We had a bunch of towels that were like just the right size to like wrap your hair in that said Amway on them. Because they would convince you to buy from them to keep your membership, to keep your discount. So when you got people selling under you, you'd make more money. The line doesn't make sense. Anyway, we had like boxes of training tapes, and Dad was like, well, yeah, if you just take a little bit of scotch tape and put it over these corners here, that reroutes things in there somehow, and you can record over it. So I would. I was like 6 re recording tapes, interviewing my cat.
yeah, I have no idea why it's trying to. I'm right here at it, and it's like, you're 4 hours away, because it wants me to turn around and go another way. Hold on, let me.
Apparently, you went the wrong way at some point, but you got there faster.
There we go. That might help. I might have had a point that I set down and it messed it up.
You
Oh well,
set a point for a gas station.
I
Did it
did.
want you to go back to it? Because
It
maybe.
still wants me to, like, it's still giving me the all clear for the way station.
Huh.
Alrighty. So it's over here somewhere.
Found it.
Alright.
And delivery completed.
Almost. Oop. It's just straight ahead.
Beautiful.
Yes!
And how much money did you make? And how much did you pay for stuff?
Oh, I went up 2 ranks. That's pretty nice.
Ooh.
I made $32,000. Uh,
It doesn't really show where it subtracted money because that
yeah.
was from pre existing cash, I guess.
Yeah.
But you got excellent.
And
Check you out.
there we go.
All right. So it has been 2 hours and nearly 40 minutes.
Yeah. So, I am going to call the stream here, but I do have, if you can see in the top right corner, there's a QR code that some of your phones you can click on it, some not. It depends. It takes you to my GoFundMe that will help pay for surgery, or you can copy the URL that's in the title, and it'll take you to the same one. Or you could just follow me on Twitch and YouTube. That helps out too. So that'd be cool.
It's always nice to have a conversation with someone during the stream. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, thanks for chatting with us about Carowinds. That was a throwback.
Yeah, little piece of home.
Yeah. Always nice to hear from home.
And I'm going to try to stream like every other day. I'm getting into the habit of that. And yeah. Some it's going to be like Truck Simulator. It might be like Forklift Simulator. I played some of that.
We like
Um,
streaming the simulator games. You never expect to talk about work on someone's stream, but it happens.
Sometimes I play spooky games, like Order 13. I might start streaming that one. Phasmophobia is another one.
Mortuary's assistant.
Yeah, whenever that one has like updates or like holiday events. So yeah, you know, all that fun stuff. So I will see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.